I'm out here in nature. We're just at the park up the street from the house. Ooh, too bright. Let's step back underneath the shade. I have my children with me, so forgive me if it's noisy. And then the little one is right here. I'm giving her some yum yums to keep her quiet while I make this video. You got to figure out a way to get it done when you're a mom. Okay, mama. You got to figure out a way to get it done when you are a mama. Here you go. I want to talk about social media a bit. I love social media. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to talk about consistency and how you can't do anything without consistency. I'm not getting on here as like a guru. I have not made any money off of social media. I have grown a bit of a platform because I need it to for marketing purposes. On all platforms, I have about 4,000 followers. And so I know a little something. I know a little something. I only have 60 here on YouTube, but YouTube is like, because I have 1,000 on Instagram, over 1,000 on Instagram, over 3,000 on TikTok. And to me, YouTube is the dragon that I must slay. It's nice to have, over 1K on both of those platforms. That's lovely, and I greatly appreciate it. And content in general has changed my life, even though I have not made any money. It has changed my life only because I'm a content girly. I don't need to make money off of content to be a content girly. I don't need to make money off of content in order to create it. I am just a creative. I love writing. I love video editing and filming video. I've been editing videos, filming and editing videos since I was like 15. I'm 38. For reference and context, I don't need to make money in order to create content. It's just something that I love and that I'm passionate about. And the other thing that I'm passionate about is I'm passionate about helping people. Like I love helping people, and I love pushing people. I love helping people reach their content goals. And right now I'm working with my bestest friend, and gonna try and get her going. Just get her going. I'm not becoming her social media manager or anything like that. Just getting her going. And see if I can maybe create a model with her where I can then use that model and then duplicate it to help other people. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I did want to come on here and tell you and talk to you about consistency. Consistency is the only way that I was able to reach over 4,000 followers. Consistency, and honestly, just starting. They say it, I know, you heard it 1,000 times, but literally just starting, and also consistency. Also, I feel like the thing about posting, how much you should post, I honestly don't think that it matters. I think that what matters is that you're consistently showing up. So if you happen to post more in one day than most people post in a week, okay. If you happen to post less than that, okay. I feel like, especially with TikTok, TikTok is definitely a place where the more you post, the higher the return. Because people are not unfollowing you because you're spamming. Like, TikTok is the place to spam, 1000%. But I don't think that the amount matters so much. I think that if you're a business, you just come up with a consistent posting schedule of, yes, how many times you're going to post a week. But that's because you're a business and you want to be professional, you want to plan, and you want to have a vision. And although I believe that you do need to have a vision if it's personal, it's personal content that you're uploading, you have a lot more room and a lot more freedom to experiment than you would if you were a business. I wanted to talk about TikTok and how I got to 3,000, because the way that I got to 3,000 was very interesting, and I was like, let me take note of this. And so I wanted to share it. So consistency, consistency, consistency. Just show up. Just show up. Pick up the camera anytime you have a thought, especially if you're going to be on TikTok. Anytime you have a thought, just share it. Share it. Spam, literally. Just spam. Anytime you have a stream of consciousness, get out your video. I mean, your phone, your video. Get out your phone, record it, upload it. Okay. Now going into how I quickly went from 1,000. I was sitting at 1,100 on YouTube. No, not YouTube. On TikTok for a while. Okay. For a while before I started to grow a bit more, or I'll say grow at a quicker pace. I do not remember where I was. Okay, so going from 1,100 to I think I'm at 3,300 now. I'm not sure. But one, TikTok really loves consistency. And they reward you for consistency. However, how I got from 1,100 to 3,000, over 3,000 in literally like a matter of 2 weeks is I hopped on a trend. I'm going to tell you about the trend so that it makes sense and I can give you context, okay? And you can kind of see the steps that I took to get to that number. So there was a trend. It's my author page. I write, as you guys know. I write. So I was working on a book. I'm still working on that book, on said book, and documenting, creating content surrounding it. And as I'm doing this, there's a trend that comes up called the Gingers Are Black trend. And this trend takes off like wildfire. And there are people who did not like the trend, didn't agree with the trend, especially those, not especially, but those from, my people. I'm black, so, there were some black people who aired out their frustrations with the trend, and I made a video in response to that. A few videos, but there was mainly one video that I made in response to that, and that video went viral. Right now it's sitting at almost 80,000 views, and it just took off. Now I made, because we have to look at this in context, I made so many videos during this time frame, like so many, like almost 30. I don't remember the number I was at when I made the viral video. But even if we'll say 5 to 10 videos in, the video number was probably between 5 to 10, in the 5 to 10 range, probably closer to the 5. And that's important because people need to know that when it comes to a trend, you should be posting multiple videos surrounding that trend. I think that people have this thing in their mind where they believe, okay, there's a trend happening. I'm going to use this viral sound. I'm going to jump on it, and I'm going to experience the fruits of my hard-earned 5 seconds of labor. That's not really how it works. And so people need to know, like, for any viral trend, whether it's a sound or whether it's just a trend that's viral, can you even see me? Whether it's a trend that's viral, that you need to make multiple videos for that. So that's lesson 1. No, I'm sorry. Lesson 1 is hop on a trend. Okay? 1, hop on a trend. 2, make multiple videos for that trend. Make multiple videos for that trend. Now, the video, the 80,000 video, that brought in a lot. I made some follow-ups surrounding my thoughts and views, and I was all about love, and genuinely, this is all genuine. I was all about love and how the hatred needs to stop and we need to come together, and it's just a trend, and it's not that big of a deal. And I also said that I was going to put together a conference, which I still am. Prayerfully this all works out, but putting together a conference for those who have red hair and the black community. So the red community, the black community, and I said, I'm going to put together a conference. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. And so because of that video, my following blew up for a little bit, and people, I mean, started following me and didn't stop. It hit a plateau because I took a break from YouTube. It's been about, I don't know, a month or two. And so I just wanted to come on and encourage you about consistency. You got to be consistent. You got to hop on a trend. And if there is a trend, you got to produce multiple videos surrounding that trend. And I wish that I could, maybe I can get my videos and put it in so you guys are, so that guys can see what I'm talking about. But it's just very important to really milk a trend. I do say you don't want to overdo it, but you do want to get as much from that trend as possible. But a lot of times if you can just get one video to take off, oh my gosh. A lot of times if you could just get one video like that going, that will bring a lot of new followers to your page, who like you, see you, like you, and want to follow you, want to commit to following you. You don't even have to do a call to action. It just has to make sense, And when I look back at my video, it makes sense that people followed me off of that. And even though I didn't have a call to action, I can see why someone would look at the video and say, you know what, I like this message, and I'm going to follow her because of it. And I can maybe break that down in another one, another video. But someone's walking past, and it always just makes me so nervous. It always makes me so nervous. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. And I guess maybe I could say it now. Maybe I can say what I believe it was, that even though I didn't have a call to action, what I believe brought people in. So in the first video, I'm very firm. I'm not yelling, but I'm firm. And that's one. So there's this authenticity and like this presence, right? That I believe people naturally tend to like. The video was humorous, so that's two. So authentic, well, firm, authentic, humorous, and kind. And the reason I say kind is, in the video, not only do I say I'm going to put on a conference for our fellow brothers and sisters of the Red community, but I also say that I'm going to change the character of my book to someone that is of their likeness. So a white-haired, red-haired woman. I changed my main character to that. I can't remember where I was, but kind, because people felt like I was standing up for them. People felt seen. And because of that, people felt grateful. And I believe that if you can make people feel those things, in a video, especially, we don't even have to talk about the rest of the stuff that I named, but even just that last one, I mean, if you can make people feel that way, if you can come off as kind, and it's genuine, because we don't want no fakies. We don't want people profiting off of, grifting and just, and pandering. It has to be authentic. But to my point, even if you were to just be kind and authentically kind, you will pull in people who want to view you, people who want to support you. If you can check all of those boxes for any one video, I guarantee you you're going to gain followers. It's just, I don't even want to call it a formula, but stop it, Chance. But I guess it is, So be encouraged. Pick up that phone like I'm doing. Pick up that phone, record yourself, and get to it. What are you waiting for? Yeah, there's a whole big world out there. And content is not slowing down. It's only getting bigger, only getting better. And honestly, people want more authentic. It's so polished now. People want more authentic. And so I believe that that's you, because you know that you've been thinking about it. You just don't know how to start. Okay. And hopefully just showing my life in general and showing what I'm trying to achieve, what I'm trying to accomplish with my kids, creating a home that they love, what I'm trying to accomplish personally, and what's the word? I didn't want to say career-wise. I'll say professionally, becoming an author. what I want to accomplish in life as a whole, walking in my purpose. I also want to share what I learn and what I have learned about content as well. I want because there's enough for everybody to eat, okay? Enough for everybody to eat. Although I have not made any money, I've just grown a little platform here and there. But also, like, my goal right now is not making money. Right now, my goal is to just show up. Okay, my goal is just to build platform. Money in anything that you do will follow naturally from the consistency, from the sweat equity, and from acting on your decisions. You say you're going to do something and you do it. Walking your purpose. Money flows from that. So I'm not concerned about money. I'm not concerned about not getting paid from content. My concern right now is just to continue creating it. And so I hope y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all, even though there's 2 viewers out there. Okay? 2. Okay? I love you. And I want you to chase your dreams. Chase your dreams, okay? Let's get it together. I'll see you in the next video.